are happy, healthy, and safe. This is going to be general. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Your wisdom and discernment are key in any tarot reading, okay? I did some pre-messages, okay? Keep in mind it is energy. It could be yours. It could be someone that you're thinking of. It could be someone who's thinking of you. It could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Okay, so your wisdom and discernment, like I said, is key always. Let's go ahead and start going over this. I'm picking up a lot about trauma bonding, honestly. All right, it feels like someone, maybe both, could be that they didn't take time here. Someone didn't take time to heal their heart from something in the past. That's been coming up quite a bit. It's more prominent today for some. Somebody is not fully opening up, maybe confusing lust for love, ignoring red flags, so on and so forth. Yeah, ignoring the red flags. This is, for somebody here, it's not what you wanted to hear, therefore you're just listening for what it is that you want to hear, not taking the other stuff and giving it a second thought. So always take the information and just see how it sits with you, okay? That's always a good rule, unless it's absolutely certain in the forefront that it's not your energy, or not the energy of your situation or situationship. But just because it's something that's, I didn't want to hear that, I wanted to hear all the good stuff, doesn't mean you should be ignoring the message. All right, somebody's going to be receiving some shocking news of a new connection, whether that's good or bad. We'll find out here. Something is forcing you to face your past, to confront your ego in a situation. Keep in mind, though, that the season that you're currently in will not last. For a lot of you, you have a very good coven that works to protect you, whether that's an actual coven of spiritual people, or if this is your family, your friends, your community. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Yeah, you could have people that are just talking highly of you, that sort of thing. They don't have to actually be doing quote-unquote spell work stuff. Show me clearly, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, most high message for the collective. What's their food for thought with this energy that's kind of floating around here? Keep in mind too, keep in mind too that it's okay if something takes time, all right? It is safe for you to trust the process and allow things to unfold at their own pace, all right? Show me clearly. Yeah, we got Lilith out here, the mother of creation, and Adama, Mother Earth. Give me one more. Thank you. Disillusion. At the bottom, we have the Black Moon, Lilith in Virgo, releasing perfectionism. So somebody here could be looking at themselves as not being right, like something must be wrong with you. Something, you know, you're fated to walk this path with distorted individuals, relationships that are a struggle. It's like, you know, somebody's sitting there like, well, it must be me, you know, it must be what I get, what I signed up for. So that is not true, collective. All right, let's see. So we have 6, 7, we have 77, we have 4. Somebody could be a life path 4. Somebody could be born in April. Don't have to be. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck with Lilith in Virgo, it says here that the cosmos wants you to know that you are enough. Embrace who you are and don't compare yourself to others. Step into your power, send love to your flaws, and accept yourself as you are. When this card appears, the universe is calling for you to release the desire for perfection. So, yeah. Somebody could be beating themselves up, like I said. That's coming in really strong. It must be my fault. I'm not good enough. Who's ever gonna love me? Look at, I'm too fat, too thin, too tall, too short. I have disabilities. I'm not smart enough. I'm too smart. Whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Stop criticizing yourself. Be open to the constructive criticism. I mean, if you are unhealthy in some form or another, do the stuff that helps to make you healthier, you know. Eat better, take some vitamins, go for walks, things like that is what I'm hearing. Get out more, socialize more. Yeah, open up to new people. Okay, and then with the dark divine mother of creation with Lilith here, it says when Lilith shows up in a reading, it's time to unleash who you truly are. Where have you allowed others to demonize, suppress, or control you? Stand in your power like the dark mother of creation once did. Lilith was rebellious and untamed like a wild tree. In ancient occult symbology, the tree is tied to the goddess fertility and the divine feminine. Unfortunately, her roots were uprooted, and she was ousted from paradise. This oracle card invokes her wild and rebellious nature. She, like other empowered women in biblical text, was painted as a vengeance-seeking demon to instill fear and submission into women. So somebody could be trying to get you to control yourself. Don't act like that. Don't dress like that. Don't be like that. You know, where do you think you can walk around, you know, in clothing like that? You're too big, or that's too big on you. It doesn't fit right, or you have freckles, you have green hair, you know, whatever it is. Embrace that stuff. Embrace that about you. Okay, with Adama, Mother Earth, it says abundance is on its way. It's time for you to receive the world. When Adama shows up in an oracle reading, it's a sign for your guidance system and the universe that your wishes are well on their way. It will all happen in divine timing, so patience is required. The lesson in this card is to tap into the magic that exists in nature all around you. Living in the modern society has disconnected us from our human birthright as earthly witches and wizards. Take time to commune with the stars, walk through the forest, or place your toes in the sand at the beach. Set your intentions or practice a magical ritual outside. Have trust and faith that your manifestations are in process. The earth wants to give you what's best for you. Okay? So yeah, don't let other people's opinions, beliefs, whatever this is, come in the way to try and block or slow what it is that you truly feel about yourself inside, what you truly desire. Okay? Yeah, no one has that right to judge you, and for some of you, you're judging yourself far harsher than anyone else could, just because of experiences in life. All right? So yeah, the disillusion, the emotional clearing. After the ego has burned to ashes, you are left with the raw, real, and challenging emotions around what has occurred. This is like the feeling you have after your heart has been shattered into pieces by needing to say goodbye to someone who isn't healthy in your life. Or the feeling of fear around money and taking care of yourself after you've left that cushy yet miserable job in favor of pursuing your passions. The universe is requiring you to sit with the angst and unpredictability when you pull this card in your reading. So there's a process here, and it's been set in motion, and don't try to force it to be anything different than what it is. Don't try to rush it. Yeah, you could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. You don't have to be. But yeah, you're moving to an elevated status. There's magic in your life. Start envisioning the good stuff and let your light shine with the Black Moon Lilith in Leo. Maybe somebody is a Leo, has it in their chart. You don't have to be, okay? Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, what energies, what signs, energies are most prominent in the energy today for the collective? Show me clearly. And keep in mind that we can all embrace anybody's sign, any energy, you know, besides our own, okay, at any point in time. So just because you are not a Virgo or a Leo or whatever, it doesn't mean that this is not your message. Show me clearly. Yeah, because it could definitely be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be the energy that's moving around you also. So learning to decipher, is this my situation that I'm feeling now, or is this someone else's? Yeah, there's Virgo again. Okay. Show me clearly. We have Aquarius. Could be dealing with one of those signs. Have it somewhere placed in your chart. I highly recommend getting a birth chart reading. We have Pisces. Give me one more, Spirit. Yeah, and Gemini. Okay, so the emotions are here. Leo at the bottom of the deck. We also have 33 that is present. 66. Somebody, and we have 11 for new beginnings. Being very mindful and determined, that Aquarius energy with this new beginning. Somebody could be 56, born in 65. Somebody could be 53. Yeah. 33 is here. I like that. That's good stuff. Check out your angel number meanings. Alright, show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, more about the energy for the collective. Show me clearly. More about the energy for the collective. Show me clearly. Alright, so we have 15 here. Tranquility, harmonious in action, so just being at peace. Alright, we have 11 again with invention, burning with passion, something that you want to go after. Show me clearly. Okay, we have challenging this. We have space. Somebody needs space. There's a moment here of kind of pulling back. Destruction here. Number 16, which is a 7. So releasing your anger. And then we have transformation, defining yourself and what it is you want. Yeah, somebody needs to pull back here and really address Maybe the anger is around the hurt that they felt in the past, whether it was relationship, whether it was trauma from childhood, work related, however it fits, if it fits. Because somebody did not get over something. They moved past it. And Spirit's been calling pretty seriously that that's not it. That's not enough. At the bottom of the deck, we have independence. So, carving your own path. Somebody might need to just try going it alone for a little bit. Or you might, whether you're willing to do that or not, it might just happen. The universe has a way of getting your attention, putting you back on track, or the opportunity. So they may be removing people that are unhealthy for you from your life. Okay, tell me about this tranquility. Somebody's just sitting here, not really doing a whole lot. Yeah, a ritual here could be being done. It landed right here with what's crossing, what's stopping this. Okay, someone needs to practice the belief in just magic. You know, the way you think about yourself, the way you talk about yourself, the way you address what it is that you want to do, what you want to be when you grow up. Maybe you're just thinking of these things and it's kind of festering and building. For some of you, it's simply communication or lack thereof in a situation. Somebody could be afraid to ask some questions. Where do we stand? What's going on? Is there room for growth? Whether it's relationship, work, family, and that you just sitting there. Because it's easy. It's, you know, that space. Tranquility, show me clearly. Somebody could be trying to disturb your peace. Yeah, a past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from your past life is with you. Your past lifetime, soulmate energies, or just from earlier, okay? Yeah, somebody needs to escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. Yeah, open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what is best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So yeah, you could be definitely avoiding conversations here. Tell me about invention. Yeah, clear your energy so that you can focus on what it is that you want, what you truly feel deep in your soul that you need here. Refuel your energy and reclaim your power. What's challenging this is somebody's home maybe needs some TLC. Give your home some attention. Redecorate, clean it, or sage it, because the energies that's coming in, you need to send that back. Yeah, somebody feels that you are charming here. You need to feel you are charming here. Have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. And then plan your career. Okay, maybe you need to get one of those boards and a vision board and start pasting it with the things you want to do, the places you want to go, how you want to dress eventually, or the car you want, things like that, what your family looks like. Create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. And then maybe some of you need to get a personal reading. Okay, let's see. Tell me about space. Tell me about space. Yeah, self-exploration, okay? Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. Take that time to pull back and really pay attention to, again, what it is you want, what you desire, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, because you've been denying this for a while. There's denial to accept a situation or unhealthy cycles or addiction. Somebody needs to stop this. Get a routine going. Help you limit procrastination and give yourself some structure. That's why I say, like, if you're stuck in this rut, okay, just, you don't feel like getting up out of bed, but just get up out of bed. Get up out of bed, get a shower, maybe put your makeup on, do your hair, whatever, get dressed, even if it's just to go sit on the couch. Even if you do go back to bed, get up, get ready, and all that. And when you make that a routine, doing, whatever it is that makes you feel good about yourself, when you walk by and look at yourself in the mirror, you go, wow, I look good today, and then that makes you feel good. Maybe you have to go out in public. Somebody gives you a compliment. You look very nice today, collective. It gives you a little boost. You never know what it is. This could be somebody who needs that little boost from you. All right, tell me about the transformation. Pink could be of some significance. Purple, yellow. Transformation. Tell me about this. Somebody might be getting their hair done. Yeah, kindness. Okay, be guided by your heart. Let go of the logic and the rationality. Just be kind, be nice here, because you are deserving of this. People gravitate to you. Be kind with this. Ask your angels, seek divine guidance for what it is you want. You're about to go into a glow up here. But first, you got to let go of old items, okay? You got to create a new sacred space, your space. Cleanse that home. Get ready. Clear that energy. Your house needs some TLC. Maybe you need to just redecorate, move the furniture from one side to the other. Something like that. Some of you should try sweeping your home versus using a vacuum. The motion, it stirs the air up. It moves the stagnicity around. So then that's what stagnicity, is that what I just said? Oh God, okay. Yeah, there's, that need to get up and move. You don't have to go for a hike, you don't have to go run around the block or whatever. Just get up and move. Make it a habit to, even if you're sitting all the time, just stand up. Even if you just sit back down. Next time, stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down, do it twice, things like that. Move your arms around. And they're showing me, like, make the little circles with your arms, something, because maybe there's mobility issues for someone. Yeah, somebody could have an injured leg, or I'm getting more directed to the knee, the ankle area. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Most High message. Some of you, now keep in mind, this is general. Some of you are just stepping into this. Some of you have been doing it for a while. So, again, your wisdom and discernment. Show me clearly. For sure, some of you have definitely been doing this for a while. And, yeah, the time is coming here. There's a big shift. And it's, be careful that you're not blocking this shift from coming in, this abundance for coming in, whatever this is. It could be financial. It may be just an emotional feeling of happiness and peace and all that. Whatever that is for you. Be careful that you're not worrying, well, when's it getting here? This isn't for me, because somebody's, I don't deserve this. It must not be. Be careful of those thoughts. They need to change. Show me clearly. Messages for the collective. Somebody could be a repairman. Yeah, need to repair, restore, restart something, renovate, okay? Could be getting something fixed here. Somebody could be a revolutionist, a champion of transformation here, a freedom fighter, a pursuer of welfare, of justice, okay? Going after what's right. And then a security guard here, a patrol keeper, a watchman, a service provider. Maybe this is something that you do. Maybe you help people fix, restore things, restore justice into their life. Maybe this is a service that you provide. Somebody could be one of these things, a freedom fighter, patrolling the area here. Yeah, somebody here could be a clown, okay? The laughter, the comedy, a performer. Maybe laughter is the best medicine. Sometimes you just need to get out and have a good time instead of dwelling and worrying, okay, and being very negative. Somebody here could be a king of sovereign realms here, a monarch, an authority. Maybe you rule. Maybe there's some kind of inheritance. Somebody could be put in a position because of what they inherited spiritually. Why was that so hard to say? I don't know. Somebody may have a speech issue. Somebody maybe doesn't want the message out. However it goes, we're going to get through this. I will sit here and make an ass of myself. I don't care. I will mispronounce. Okay. But yeah, there's something about that. Somebody is getting ready to take charge of something. There could be an authority figure here too that is, watching over you. Okay, it's called the stalker of prey, the aim, the strategy, the pursuit, the survival. Some of you, there is that energy of somebody that's looking you up. They're all up in your business. Whenever you're moving forward, whenever you're rising, you're going to get them coming to try and pull you back down, to get you to stay where you were. All right? And somebody is very much being encouraged to say, screw that. You're not the boss of me. I'm my own king, I'm my own queen, I'm my own emperor, empress, and I will make this happen for myself. Somebody could be watching, and some of you, this is a form of survival here that you had to take, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, somebody, I feel like this needs to move over, even though this clown landed on the side here. Somebody needs to take something very lighthearted, okay? Somebody is very much maybe a little persistent here, a little authoritative. This could be somebody who's really rooting in your corner for you to have this, but there's something that's missing. They're not too thrilled about your transformation. Okay, this person definitely could be watching. Show me clearly. Coming towards you. In pursuit. Yeah, somebody here, strategy, pursuit. Yeah, with blacksmith, it landed over here with the hunter. To forge, to melt, to shape, tempering. Aesthetics here, a seeker of self restraint, abstinence, purification, discipline. Somebody might be needing to take charge, or you're with somebody who is going through this transformation. You might be molding someone, shaping them. Your humor could really be of benefit for someone else, not just yourself. Yeah, keeper of epic tales, ballads, legends. Somebody could be talking a good bunch here. Keeper of justice. Somebody here is watching, hunting, stalking for the things you say to bring this justice. Somebody here lets somebody talk. They're collecting information, data, so to speak, on someone. Someone could be a spiritual leader, okay? But they're a master of stealth. All right, shadow walker. Somebody could be young in vitality or innovation, in actual age. There's potential growth here, and somebody's helping to navigate safe passage for a new beginning. Somebody needs to be careful what they eat. Somebody could be served something. What they're eating, what they're cooking. Somebody could be a dancer. Somebody needs to change their diet here. Maybe under doctor's orders. But when it all comes down to it, this person, they're having a hard time for what it is that they were manifesting here. This criminal act, this discipline. Somebody is going to, you could be this guardian of nations, this soldier type energy, protector of people, okay, loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. You put yourself out there for others, trying to help them, inspire them. And somebody here might be bringing some kind of a gift or some kind of information. They could be also, I was getting that they could be, or you're going to hear that they could have already changed something, this boss type energy, this risk, this investment, this management, this leader. Somebody could have changed something in writing, and they're about to be coached. Somebody did something illegal. A lawyer is involved here between this. This could be a stranger. It doesn't have to be. Some chance encounter, a mutual aid, or a new friend here could work for somebody. Careerist. A dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning. They tried to mess with somebody's peace, their harmony. They might be trying to claim that someone said something falsely, like there's some kind of conspiracy, disloyalty, a betrayal. Yeah, because of an avenger here, a memory, a resolve, a hatred, a plotting. A plotting, not applauding. I said those together. A plotting. Plotting to do something here. Tell me about the Bard. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, you could be a seer of unforeseen here. A keeper of epic tales, legends. Somebody may be looking, trying to say that you're full of shit. Yeah, a seer of the unseen, the foresight here. Somebody sees this coming. They know what's up. This could be a father figure, family patriarch, guardian, paternal authority, ancestral passage, the guardian of public good, public official, administrative duty, public administration. Somebody provided something. They volunteered, did something selfless. Hospitality. Was an attendant of hospitality, a steward. Individual entrepreneur here. Selfless devotion. Spiritual service, dedication. And then we have alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, abuse with painter. To depict, to sublimate, abstraction. This is somebody's view of you. Somebody is plotting. This is somebody from maybe childhood. Neighbors, a team, a connection, a society here to work against you, to take something as you try to navigate your destiny. This could be a drunkard. Yeah, you have news, the keeper of honor, the armor, the battle, the loyalty of a challenger. You have, this person hunting you. They're the keeper of epic tales. They make the story sound good. But you see this with a cosmic connection. Maybe you have a cosmic connection with a father that passed, or this is a father. A public official is stepping in. The guardian of public good. Tell me more of this. Yeah, guide, navigator, progress, direction. You're helping to guide someone. from a swindler, a disguise. This person could be a friend, a keeper of trust. This journalist landed up here with this revolutionist, this king security guard area. This journalist here, somebody is getting some kind of promotion. It says a chronicler of stories, reporting, interview, inquiry, promotion of something, the harvest, the land, the cultivation, about what's to be received. And people are looking for clues up here. Spying. Spy is here too. Seeker of secrets, intelligence agents, covert, espionage, undercover. They think you don't know this. This could be a child, or this is you're innocent in something. Somebody is trying to create something that you are not. Yeah, what's troubling this is the researcher here, the explorer of the truth, the rigor, the experiment here with this swindler, this friend. Somebody's trying to find out. Maybe they're under research now for what they said. It didn't make sense. Yeah, it didn't make sense how they tried to depict things. Their abstract way of seeing something. They're about to learn. Okay? They maybe are coming against an educator, a teacher, a seeker of exercise, life, strength, speed, vitality. Somebody is a lost soul. They're confused, a wanderer. This player, somebody is trying to find out something about you. You may or may not know who this person is. They could be a stranger. Or this person is, sometimes it's like, I don't know who you are anymore. Could be something like that too, for sure. Let me see. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. Something is all jumbled. Show me clearly messages for the collective. Tell me about this energy. Who's this swindler type energy? This deceiver. Yeah, this change, this release here, moving towards progress, travel here. This transformation is bringing, and it's taken a while. Could be a Scorpio, okay? Doesn't have to be. But whatever it is that you moved away from successfully, okay, with the Chariot, the focus has been huge on you, on conflict, on challenges. They're about to get a huge aha moment here. Yeah, King of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may both be coming towards you. This could also be a same-sex couple. It doesn't have to be. Somebody could be, needing to, they could be struggling. They maybe need to set up some boundaries to be a little bit more defensive of themselves. Yeah, with these choices, these options to recover, to heal. Tell me about this. collective energy towards the deceiver. Yeah, it was toxic. You don't want this opportunity. There is no love here. They could be saying that you were materialistic, or maybe you're saying this of them, that this was not love. This maybe, was a coupling, a marriage, or something of that level of commitment that ended because of addiction. Somebody could be saying, they could have spoken and said, yeah, I left because they were, collective was a drunk or a drug addict or whatever. Somebody talking really down about you. Maybe they travel. Show me clearly. Tell me more of this person. Yeah, a new beginning here, a new cycle. Somebody could be being very foolish, making, nonsense. I'm getting nonsense. Trying to keep someone stuck. Maybe this was a marriage connection. Or here you are, somebody that's dependable, secure, practical, grounded, more earth energy. And, the way you thought of yourself, thinking that you couldn't make it, that you weren't good enough. You were more than enough. Okay? All in how you thought about yourself. This could be definitely what has happened in the past again. What you don't see is judgment is here. Okay, wish fulfillment is here, and news is coming in rather quickly of a wheel of fortune. Yeah, a cycle ending here because you stood in your strength. You get a new beginning. Okay, so what you had to deal with in the past is definitely huge. You realize something was toxic, and right over here, yeah, you need to be a little bit more protective here. You have some stability. They don't see your struggle. Maybe you were holding on to something kind of guarded after this experience as well, trying to move forward, yeah, because of the pain. But you've been putting a lot of work into this, okay? And there will be a victory here. Your disappointments and your sadness, it's coming to an end. Show me clearly. Somebody is seeing to this. Spirit, tell me about the Father. Yeah, somebody here sees you victorious. Yeah, pulling away, going within, bringing you the rewards, the clarity, the success, your withdrawal, your pullback. Okay, to discover your own passions, and that it's bringing you the best card in the deck. Yeah, your creative energy here is very healing, and they're watching this. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, they're stuck in the past here. The struggle for them, their fate is turning. Their struggle for them is the past, the depression here, or this was yours. Yeah, somebody wants to move forward here and communicate, maybe about, why you left. Maybe they're going to go on a spiritual quest, a solitary journey. King of Swords. Somebody here is making the decision to step up, to match divine connection. And somebody's trying to block this. They're being very deceptive. They want you in this poverty, this lack, this loss mindset here. Some of you wonder if you did it again, if you chose the same path again, if it is just lust or if it's love. Some of you sit up worrying about this. Yeah, it maybe causes arguments. Some of you might choose a new direction. Somebody's like, well, if you can't see me, then maybe this isn't it, you know? Show me clearly. Then why do I keep trying? Something like that. If you don't believe it because your past was so traumatized, or it's both of you, take it how it resonates, but I'm getting something like that. If you can't see how much I care about my actions, my words, all this stuff, if you don't believe me, then why am I trying? Yeah. Yeah, somebody here is the end of burdens here. It's a 10. Been carrying a lot of that baggage and responsibility from the past. Yeah, Spirit is stepping in here. It could be from a past marriage for some, but maybe, you know, counseling is good. Maybe you're providing some kind of counseling. Yeah, this here, there's decisions to make, and somebody's not making a decision. Communication is coming in. Yeah, about somebody's wealth security. And now now they maybe want to come towards something. Now they're determined to do that. Like you're inspiring, bringing someone joy, helping them make choices. Again, is this your energy, collective, or is this people around you? Depending on where you're at in the healing process. We all hit that point where we become the inspiration. Okay? At least that's the goal. Maybe when we start, that's what we want to do. We want to help others. Something is really picking up here. You may be shocked, I'm hearing, at who you help. Who you end up finding out you helped. Show me clearly. Yeah. You might be getting some communication on this. An apology, a thank you, maybe some kind of opening for, you know, yeah, an emotional start of something. Yeah, somebody could be infatuated here with the Empress. You're getting news, maybe of a pregnancy for some of you. Getting news of someone's new start. Someone's healing. Yeah, it's justice. Two of Cups. King of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. This is something long haul. Intuitively, you know this. Or you're being told now in a reading. Trust your intuition in a situation. Is this my energy or is this someone else's? Yeah, because that's what's preventing you from moving forward. You could be, yeah, it may be hard to travel here, hard to move. Why is this? Yeah, waiting. Waiting for something to move forward, waiting for a partnership first. Yeah. Maybe there's some competition. You're worried about this. Yeah, why would they? You keep going back and forth. They love me, they don't love me. They love me, they don't love me. Like the little flower picking the petals off. Because you lack belief in yourself. You've guarded yourself. You'll only let them so far in. Enough to be comfortable, but let's not get crazy. That's... I will cut you. Yeah, some of you, yeah, you will with your words and stuff. If anybody gets that close again to have that kind of control, that kind of ability to inflict pain upon you. Yeah, right there. I will cut you. Exactly. With your words, your actions, your truth. You're very balanced. You're very focused on your happiness. Some of you are doing this yeah, you're creating here. You have your thoughts of the happiness, the rewards. You're waiting for that new opportunity, news about some money or something, or someone is. Queen of Wands with the King of Swords. And the trouble here is that if that's what it takes for them to move forward, okay, wait a second. If that's what it takes for somebody to move forward, that, somebody that you're with now, that you see something with, that you're happy, when the money comes in, or when this reward comes in, this peace and harmony comes in, then a proposal might come in for some of you, and you're going to be like, what? The wounded part of you is going to be like, what? Why now? What are you waiting for? Why now? Was it just because I got this now? You want a piece of it so you can take it from me later? Your wounded self is thinking something like this. For others, you're going to need to stand up to an energy that's coming back towards you. Something you intuitively already know. And we've been discussing this energy that wants to come back towards you. Someone from the past, they want this reconciliation. Maybe it's a friendship. Something that, something or someone that's been manifesting some confusion. They feel that that would be justice. This is what they think about, knocking you off balance with something. This might be at work. For others of you, this is moving forward and loving yourself, learning from the past, manifesting exactly what you want. Okay, choosing wild? Yeah, your wild side maybe? Choosing wisely. Somebody could get visions. Yeah. You're manifesting your ability here. A spiritual ability, some of you. Yeah, this fairness, this balance, this truth, this law here for happiness, this healing. Something has taken a while, but healing is here. You're going to be getting some news of this. How it's healed. Tell me about that, Spirit. Be careful of your thoughts. The more you sit and focus on something positive or negative, the more you are bringing it to fruition. You could be deceiving yourself by sitting there worrying how things will not work versus focusing on the fact that they will work. Show me clearly. Yeah, you might be learning this the hard way. Somebody could be younger. There could be that age difference. Younger, older. Somebody's very spirited, very sharp. Yeah. Learning what love is. Is it love or is it lust? Well, let's learn about love. Okay? This could definitely be a soulmate that's waiting and watching this partnership. Somebody is spying on it. They're stuck. All they can do is dwell on the fact that you rejected them. You had the strength to walk away. How dare you? You may have walked away from a Virgo. A cycle is ending. Yeah, you were being breadcrumbed, put on blast. The last thought, a second thought, it was devastating. You're done with that. If you don't want my cup, you don't get it. And away you went. Yeah, they're upset. They want a new beginning. This is what they wish for, what they are trying to manifest. Movement forward, communication could be coming in. Yeah, player type energy. Lustful type action. Making an offer of something really good. Oh, hey, well, we can put a ring on it, have this new beginning, but it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit's gonna have your back on this. Okay? It's deception here. It's to cause stress. It's to change and cause conflict, rivalry for your happiness. Yeah, with someone else. How dare you be happy with someone else? They're pissed. And they're going to tell you about this. You might have to stand your guard with someone. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, somebody could be intoxicated. You know what's going on in your life better than me. There is a potential of somebody becoming belligerent. So if you need to protect yourself from this individual, if your intuition is telling you, you know who this is. Yes, they have an issue with drugs or alcohol, something like that. Maybe you need to consider some form of defense, some form of protection, maybe some cameras or something along those lines. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message. Just going to get you a couple more on this energy, and then we're going to call it. Show me clearly. Collective. What advice do you have for the collective, Spirit? Tell me about the advice that you have for the collective. Yeah, this is someone else landed over here. Someone's in the middle of someone is in the middle of someone trying to sabotage this. Maybe you're meeting somebody here or getting ready to do this. Somebody, they want your money. You're being used, a gold digger. I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Yeah, they want it. Somebody might want to give you something. They might want to slip something in your drink. They might want to... That's here for somebody. You watch it. The food, something like that. Yeah, they're showing me that beautiful red apple. Be careful. Be cautious. This could be family, too. Yeah, you're moving on from someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this because someone moved on. Somebody is unavailable, a waste of time, or they're going to confess to this. Talking about gold digger. Somebody could be, yeah, they're going out a lot here, maybe wanting to meet, wanting to talk about something. Somebody could have, I'm just looking at the picture here, take it how it resonates, but they're focusing. Somebody could be a little overweight, okay? Don't have to be. Yeah, somebody's just after money here. Yeah, it could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Trust your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. Could be earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those keep coming up. They're prominent. Yeah, maybe you're going to be learning to distance yourself. Or somebody here, third party, is wanting you to move on, wanting you to distance yourself, wanting you to be confused and think, yeah, no, it's not the right time. Somebody is still trying to figure themselves out. Emotionally, maybe. Again, yeah, is this love? Is this just lust? This intimacy? There is chemistry. Yeah, earth sign again. There is chemistry with an earth sign, but no, not the time. Yeah, it will help you to, yeah, opening your heart will help you to attract more love. Somebody is very closed off. Opening of the heart is important here. Tell me more. Yeah, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, somebody wants to confess themselves. They could be, somebody at a distance could have health issues arising. They want to let you know about this. Yeah, something, give it time. Patience. Yeah, moving here. Someone is too full of themselves. A divorce. Let go. Make room for a new beginning. Let go of the past. If this was a divorce, let go. If somebody that you're with or were with doesn't want you, doesn't treat you like you need to be treated, why do you want them? If they make you sit and wonder all the time, if they care about you, or if your feelings matter, or whatever that is. Yeah, someone is expecting. Somebody could be getting someone pregnant here. Okay, patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. There's going to be some communication. Yeah, no. No. It's not the right time. Give it time. Yeah, whoever this is spying, you're going to be like, this universe saying like, no, don't do it. This pregnancy, somebody could be pregnant, somebody could be expecting, just giving birth, Empress energy. Tell me about this. Yeah, to closing a cycle. Fate, karma, an ending for something beginning, the intimacy, the guardian angels are sending here. Yeah, the honeymoon phase. Someone has been bewitched. Let go of that. This over here, this doesn't work. There was a third party involvement. Oh, I'll just give it some time. You know, I'll just be patient. You maybe got the clue already to move on. It's time to let it go. Somebody is with a narcissist. Okay, health issues could arise, a broken heart. Yeah, somebody is moving. Yeah, there's challenges, but the challenges come from the past. Tell me about the cycles. Yeah, somebody's a liar. Are you going to learn the difference? Are you going to learn the difference? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, figuring something out. For some of you, you get left the way you left another. That's for someone here. Yeah, a lost loved one watches over you. Good things coming to you. You will be traveling soon, moving forward soon. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Because somebody's being sneaky. Someone's going to need to discover, is it love? Caution here. Find out more information. Do the work. Is it love or is it sexual chemistry? You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that needs to be figured out. Somebody is watching you. Let's see. Somebody, now I ain't saying she a gold digger. Maybe somebody was saying you a gold digger. Spirit, tell me about this. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me about this gold digger energy. Okay, yeah, we got the King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is not trustworthy. They're not honorable or devoted. They're not somebody you can completely trust. They're emotionally imbalanced here. Tell me about the gold digger. It wasn't love. Yeah, news of this is coming in. This brilliant idea. You're overcoming the obstacles. Communicating clearly. Somebody has something to say. They have ill intentions. King of Cups reverse. Ill intentions. They're emotionally imbalanced, like I say. They're not benefiting from something. Tell me about this gold digger. The challenging here is, yeah, the illusions, the confusions. Making a choice here towards what you desire. You know, maybe somebody has, maybe somebody has addictions. Addictions could be drugs, alcohol. They could be sex, gambling, whatever. Yeah, and so somebody got out of the way. There was the end of a challenging times. The end of a depression or illness here with the Six of Swords. Somebody chose carefully. It took some time. They stopped procrastinating and they made a choice. That's the hard part here. That's the challenge out here sideways. Yeah. To make this move. High Priestess. Yeah, somebody here, maybe you go to a reader here. Maybe you're moving in silence. You're keeping things to yourself here. You're really discovering your soul's desire, connecting with your higher self, and gaining the wisdom that you need, the intuitive gifts that you need to move over. Move over? I meant to say move on, but move over? Why move over? Like almost, yeah, develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. To receive. Moving forward out of the chaos, really going within. Maybe you were the one that is blocking your own manifestations. Move over and get out of your own way, kind of, is what I'm getting. Yeah, this lack here. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Your fears, your worries, your concerns. Possibly over a King of Swords. This is time for you to be impartial, be intelligent, use those wits, communicate clearly. Yeah, the good that you do comes back to you. Happiness, renewal, the struggle, it's coming to an end. It's like you have to move out of your own way. That's for some of you. Yeah, Queen of Cups here. Loving, compassionate, self-sacrificing. Alright, somebody here maybe is making an unwise choice. They're taking a risk here. Something's going to make you mad. You took a risk to be happier. You're avoiding people. You've learned to avoid people that lack integrity. Yeah, and you saw this lack of integrity in someone. You needed to move on. Yeah, into new things, a new home, a new partnership for some. Yeah, break free from ego from the past. That worry, that baggage you're bringing forward, clear that out of the way. Yeah, the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. You have a gift here. You know, the what you need. Believe you can do it, and you can. You have everything that you need. Yeah, to stay focused, driven. You might have some sudden or unexpected changes for some of you. Again, a sudden news of a connection, something coming in. Yeah, the good you do is coming back to you. Somebody's going to be able to pay off some debt. Yeah, because you loved yourself. This could be a proposal, okay? Maybe some kind of a romantic encounter. A pick-me-up, I'm hearing. However that fits. Social invitations, getting out more. Yeah, great sadness will heal with time. So yeah, maybe you need to get out more. Don't just sit there. Move, go out, go do something. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth. healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. Some of you are very giving, very generous. You are there for those in need because your heart is good. Yeah, this is bringing emotional abundance. It's an awakening of your psychic abilities, the things you do. Even though you were hurt, you still had time for others. It's bringing you the happily ever after. Okay? Yeah, a loving relationship with your children, your family, maybe raising kids, you know, being surrounded by people that you can trust, a happy marriage or connection. Whoops, sorry about that. My dog knocked the little wall down. Yeah, 10-10, and then financial security for you and your family. Okay, maybe through an inheritance or a retirement thing, whatever this is. Yeah, King of Wands. Inspiring again. Yes, insights that come through meditation, using that intuition. Yeah, and stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Okay? Pick your battles wisely. Don't give everybody the time of day. All right, collective, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it brings you food for thought. And real quick, I'm just going to grab you. Yeah, it says here, don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. All right, this is it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. I love hearing from you. Check the box down below in the descriptions if you're interested in a reading, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.